absolutely loved that show. It's a great, great show. Good story. Everybody, in case you're curious, if you haven't seen it, everybody that I've ever encouraged to see it, who saw it, comes back and goes, oh my God, I love this show. It's really good. It's one of those little sleepers, It's one that didn't get a lot of attention. That if you know what they wanted, back when we did it, ADD was talking to Cartoon Network about putting it on television, but the problem was it was only 13 episodes long, and it was too short.
What is it?
Wait a minute. Back then, they didn't want it because it was too short, and there was hardly any anime on television. Now, everybody's looking for anime to put on, get anime to put on television. So they'll take a 13-episode show, they'll take whatever they can get that they think will bring in ratings. But that's because anime is here now. Back then, back then it was down here, and it was like, oh, we don't know about this stuff. This is kind of weird. Oh, this show looks kind of cool. Gender resolved. It's got ads. It's got a good story. What? 13 episodes? No.
Will you ever make a second season of it?
What?
Will you ever make a second season?
Is there a second season of it in Japan?
I don't know.
You guys, ADV, Funimation, they don't make them. They license shows that have already been there. Okay? Let me describe what happens for those of you that may not exactly know the process. Anime is made in Japan.
You're so smart, Vic.
I just say that's the starting point. We all know. Okay, that's the ground. Anime is made in Japan. American companies want to license that show to provide it for American audience, for English-speaking audience. Let me say, it's not American, English-speaking. So ADV contacts the company that makes Full Metal Panic and says, we want to buy the license to this show. Whoever made it says, what do you give us for it? We'll give you this plus this percentage of sales. And they say, okay. Then the Japanese company sends ADV the media, the material. They send them the video, the original picture, and then they send them the mix, just the background sound effects, and they send them the voices on a separate track. They send them basically what we call a multi-track audio program. So then ADV hires translators. They translate the show into English, but they translate it into literal English. Then the scriptwriter takes the literal and make it conversation, because as we all know, direct translations don't sound like we talk at all. So, are you following me? Made in Japan, licensed to a company in America, translate the script, write the translation into conversation, then ADV auditions actors. Like me, that's where I can. And we get cast, and then we start recording the show in English. And then ADV mixes it and sends it out, produces product for English. That's what they all do. That's what everybody does that does anime, whether it's Ocean in Canada, whether it's Funimation, whether it's... And you know what? You guys may be interested in knowing this too. Won't you be my neighbor? You guys might be interested in knowing this too. A lot of these anime, some of them are very expensive to make, and so much so that American companies who really want to get the license to a particular show will often subsidize the production of the show in Japan.
What?
Okay, you follow me?
Yeah.
Let's say this girl is a Japanese creator. This girl's a Japanese creator of a show, and she and I are dialoguing, and she says to me, "I've got this great show, but I need $100,000 to finish it." And I go, "All right, I'll tell you what, I'll give you the $100,000 to finish it, but I get the license in English. When it comes time to bring it to this country, make it English, you can't sell it to Viz or Funimation or Bang Zoom. I get it. See what I'm saying? So you subsidize the production of it in Japan so that you secure yourself a chance to, you secure yourself the license to make it in English. Okay?
Go on, Reservoir Ranger.
Yeah. Well, let me just say for those of you that might want to know that as well. I kept answering that question, and all the voice actors keep answering that question over and over again. The answer is pretty much the same, so I decided to write kind of an extensive list of answers to some of the most commonly asked questions about voice acting. They are on the Risen Bull Rangers website. Anybody have cards here? Whatever. RisenBullRangers.com is the club, and when you go to that website, over here. There you go. When you go to that website, click on About This, and there's a link that says, so you want to be a voice actor? I'm a voice actor. So you'd like to get into voice acting, and you can read extensive answers to questions like that. Sure. I did.
Oh, what happened?
Somebody went running up behind Scott and jumped up his rump and pulled his back out.
Oh my God! Oh, the poor guy! Oh, the poor guy! I want to get him an ice pack now.
He's got an ice pack. Yeah.
Right now.
That's kind of the almost the same place you were sitting yesterday. A little closer to the eye. Go ahead. First of all, let me say that I absolutely love that show. I was hoping so much to be able to get excited about another show after Full Metal. I've done 15 shows in Full Metal, and while they're all good shows, every once in a while something gets you, like Full Metal got me. So I was hoping for something like that, and Tsubasa is very much that kind of show. I'm very honored to be a part of it. I won't go into, chances are you can watch what I said about it on YouTube.
Look for Freckle!
Eventually. But what I said was, I know that there are a lot of fans out there that make a big deal out of the relationship between Stein and Krogan. My answer to that is, number one, if there is any kind of intimate relationship, if there is any kind of close personal relationship between Stein and Krogan, it's not sexual. Clamp even said it's not sexual. It doesn't. How many of you are familiar with the characters of David and Jonathan in the Bible, in the Old Testament? King David and Saul's son Jonathan. The Bible talks about them. They were like brothers. They weren't related, but they were so close, and they had this very, very deep, close relationship. In fact, you know what, you guys?